Hello guys, welcome to my channel Fundamentals of Engineering. In today's session, we are going to see CNC tooling and machining centers. So the machining centers are advanced version of CNC. A conventional CNC works with only one tool on one component but at different locations turn by turn. Eventually, all machine parameters, though at different locations, can generate identical like similar results. But if take an example, we want to make a hole for 20 mm diameter on the workpiece at the different locations, then we can do the operations by using conventional CNC and for the different number of parts. But if suppose two operations are combined, that on the same components we want to make a 20 mm hole, 20 mm diameter hole, and we want to make one reaming operation also on that part. So there the two operations are combined. So we require two different tools which can be perform the simultaneous operations. For that the conventional CNC machine will be difficult. For that purpose we are using the advanced version of CNC, that is machining centers, where we can use the reamers with the application of drill holes to perform the operations. Like if suppose there is a next operation is changed, that is tapping, then we can done with the appropriate locations at appropriate sequence. So use of more than one tool is demanded by the component at such place. The requirement is answered by the machining center. So if more than one tool is required and from that tool we want to make the different operations, for that the different types of tools are required, there we can use this machining center. So these machining centers carries a bank of the required tools for processing the components. Such tools are stored at a tool magazine. So there are some arrangements we have to do, that moving the entire magazine appropriately and bringing the appropriate tool near the tool head to perform the operation, detaching the tool from the magazine and loading the same at the tool head, removing the tool from the tool head after finishing the concerned operation, and depositing the tool back to the tool magazine but at original place. So all these operations can be done very accurately by using machining centers. So here the interesting part, that functions are not to be performed by the operator manually, but these are performed by various elements in the machine automatically. So the operator is need not be required. We can do all these operations automatically. The commands for these functions are given by the operator through MCU, that programmable part program is given. Accordingly, the part program for the processing the component contains additional data, instructions, signals, commands for these additional functions. So there why we are using these machining centers, that the introduction. So now we are going to see different types of CNC machining centers. What are they? What is the use? How they perform? That we are going to see. So first, CNC turning center or CNC lathe. CNC turning center is a machine tool capable of performing various turning and related operations in one setup under CNC system. Main parts of the CNC turning center are bed, headstock, tailstock, turrets, servo system and MCU. CNC turning center tool turret have the capacity of 8, 12 or 16 tools. So these CNC turning centers are designed mainly for machining shaft type workpieces which are supported by chuck. It is capable of producing cylindrical parts in greater volume with a high accuracy. It can control by the two axis control, that is Z axis parallel to the spindle axis and X axis control perpendicular to the spindle axis. Based on these two axis control, there are two types of CNC turning center, that is Z axis parallel to spindle axis, based on that horizontal spindle turning center, and X axis which is perpendicular to the spindle axis, based on that vertical spindle turning center. In this turning center we require various work holding devices like self-centering chuck, collet chuck, counter centrifugal chuck. So what are the types of this turning center that we are going to see one by one. First one is a horizontal spindle turning center. It is a CNC turning center designed to machine most work that is held in a chuck. So it have a shorter beds and single saddle with a single drum type turret, or two independent saddles with a turret as shown in the figure. You can see in that figure the two independent saddles are there. Based on that it can perform the operations. It is having some special features like checking the dimensions of workpiece after machining, sensing the tool whether it is worn out or not, automatic tool changing when tools have broken due to continuous operation or any defect which is getting on the work material, automatic workpiece changer at the completion of workpiece, that is automatic pallet changers are there. Though there we can change the workpiece on which the operations are done, and we can put the new type of workpiece where all the operations have to perform. So this is the horizontal spindle turning center. The block diagram you can see in that the all the parameters how this horizontal spindle turning center, that horizontally it is performing and tool turret is horizontal, we can perform the operations by using this horizontal spindle turning center. Next is a vertical spindle turning center. It is widely used for machining heavy components. Some of these machines can also be used for milling operations. Such machines are sometimes known as turn mill centers. So the diagram you can get the machine axis convection, how the X, Z and Y axis perform. X axis for movement of the work table, Y is the movement of the spindle, and Z is the tool movement. There we can get the tool turret is placed in a plane above the spindle. Here on the horizontal the tool turret is placed in front of the spindle, but in this vertical spindle turning center the tool turret is placed in a plane above the spindle. From the diagram it is clearly understand. The next part is a machining center or milling center. Machining center is capable of performing multiple operations like milling, drilling, reaming, tapping, boring and its allied operations. So it is having some special features, that is automatic tool changer, automatic workpiece positioning, automatic pallet changer. The automatic tool changer, when we want to perform different operations by using a different tool. Suppose we want to make two drills, one of 10 mm diameter and one of 20 mm diameter. So we require two drills we want to perform. Then we can use two drills 10 mm and 20 mm, and we can change it automatically by using this automatic tool changer. Then automatic workpiece positioning, for that tool the operation which is performed. So positioning of the workpiece can be done by using this programmable data. Then automatic pallet changer, if the operations are performed then we can change the workpiece position by using this automatic pallet changer, and we can insert the new workpiece. On that we have to do the operation. So based on this control, that is having the 5-axis control, X axis, Y axis and Z axis for the linear movements, A axis for spindle tilt and B axis for table rotation. Based on that, we are getting the types, that is horizontal spindle machining center, vertical spindle machining center, and universal machining center. So main parts of these CNC machining centers are bed, column, spindle, table, servo mechanism, tool magazine, automatic tool changer, and automatic pallet changer. Now we are going to see one by one the types of this machining center. First one is a horizontal spindle machining center. We can call it a HMC. Is a machining center with its spindle in a horizontal orientation and axis movement, that x-axis gives the table longitudinal movement, y-axis gives the spindle up and down movement, z-axis gives the table movements towards the spindle. And HMC is having a rotary table with the axis parallel to the y-axis and it is called as b-axis. So in this diagram you can see the rotary table is given. So this b-axis which is given axis parallel to the y-axis. Generally these are single spindle machines with ATC and APC, that is automatic tool changer and automatic pallet changer. So it is having a single spindle mechanisms. Next is a vertical spindle machining center which having a spindle on vertical axis used for heavier workpiece with large metal removal. So you can see the spindle on the vertical axis. It is having x-axis for table longitudinal movement, y-axis for table crosswise movement, and z-axis for spindle up and down movement. VMC have rotary table with axis parallel to the x-axis and it is called as a-axis. Tool magazines have up to 60 tools. 60 tools can be attached with this vertical spindle machining center. Generally these are single spindle with ATC or multi spindle with turret head. Horizontal machining center, which is a single spindle machines, but vertical spindle machining center, these are single spindle with ATC or multi spindle with turret head. So that is the main difference between VMC and HMC. Then third one is a universal machining center which having both vertical and horizontal spindle. It is capable of machining vertical, horizontal and diagonal surfaces. It can change the spindle configuration from horizontal to vertical or vice versa, and all this done automatically. So if we see based on the horizontal spindle machining center, vertical spindle machining center and universal machining center, the horizontal machining centers favors the uninterrupted production works and it is designed for that. One reason that this is the horizontal encourages chips to fall away, so they don't have to be cleared from the table. So all the chips which will be formed, that will be fall away and we don't need to clear from the table. So we can easily move the workpiece from the pallet and we can change the new workpiece on which operations have to done, and work can be loaded on one pallet of an horizontal machining center while machining occurs on the other pallet. So in the automatic pallet changer we have to keep the second workpiece whom those operations we have to perform. So there, while doing the machining on the first workpiece, we can load the second workpiece on the pallet so that the idle time can be reduced. We can use this horizontal spindle machining center for heavier workpiece with large metal removal. So among these, most of the industries, they are using these machining centers rather than conventional CNCs, because we have to perform the different operations on the workpiece simultaneously. For that, the conventional machines will not do the operations, it will not increase the productivity, idle time will be there. But This idle time can be reduced by these machining centers, and all the dimensional variety or dimensional accuracy can be achieved. Also, parts which are manufactured with a good quality surface, so that can be achieved by using these machining centers. So that is the advantages of machining centers. And nowadays all the industries, they are replacing the conventional machines with these machining centers to get the better productivity, to reduce the idle time, to increase the cycle time, and to get a production time with will the higher, and to increase the productivity and profit to the company. So in today's session we have seen all the machining centers, why the machining centers are used in nowadays industry, why we have to learn these machining centers. Hope you like this video. If you like it, please stay connected and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Click on bell icon to get more notifications. If you want to cover any new topics, please put that topic name in comment box. You can check the different playlists for your informations. Thank you very much.